Hey, what's going on, my people? Hope you can hear me good. Thank you for tuning in, Profe Gayu. And as you can see from the title, uh, you know, we got a missing American out there, and there's another American found dead. So let me just get straight to it. A few days ago, in Colombia, there was an American that was missing, and eventually they found him, and he was found in his hotel in Colombia. I believe it was a hotel. His name was Nick. He was, as you can see in the thumbnail, he's very well known in the tribal community. I've never met him personally, but very well known in the tribal community. A lot of YouTubers that travel to places like Colombia and Brazil have been, and even in the Dominican Republic, a lot of them have met him and become very familiar with him. And he was found dead. So there's various news sources out there in Colombia that's reporting this. No one that I've read said that he was drugged, but there have been rumors going around saying that he's been drugged. Like he was drugged and in this hotel room, and possibly died of a overdose from being drugged. Now, there's also what I've heard from few other people saying that he has been drugged before. So this is probably could be another issue, another incident where he was actually drugged. But it's saying that he was drugged before, so that's how he could have possibly got drugged again. And I want to talk about this because it's very important for travelers out there, well, especially those of you who are traveling alone, to take care of yourself. If you're traveling alone, at least at the very least, let folks know who you are, where you are. Let folks know who you are. Maybe in a hotel, let them know who you are, so that they know who you are. If you have folks, some contacts in the city that you're going to, make sure those folks know who you are. Make sure they know that those contacts know what hotel you're staying at. Just in case if something happens to you, they don't hear from you, they'll be able to find a way to reach out to you or check up on you. And if they can't find you, then they can actually report it, because you may be in trouble. You may be in a situation where you don't have any support. You may be in trouble, but if that one person, checks up on you and is able to follow up, they may be able to get you out of trouble. Anything can happen when you're abroad. Anything can happen. So I think a lot of folks, they touch on being safe and, street smarts and all this stuff. Look, anything can happen to anyone at any time. So yes, you want to take precautions. You want to, you don't want to take risks, a lot of risks. You don't want to be doing things at nighttime. If you find out that a lot of locals aren't doing this, don't do it. If locals are telling you don't do this, don't do it. You may find that your hotel may recommend some stuff. Do what they recommend, right? Because they know the area better than you, and also by doing that, you can be lowering your risk. But I don't want to focus on all that about security and lowering risk and all that in this video. I really want to focus on that you need to have some sort of network. You need to have some sort of you want to have some sort of network. You want to have people that know who you are and where you're going, more or less. I mean, they don't need to be tracking your every move, but at the very least, have someone know where you are. Because if something happens, at least they may be able to help you out. At the very least. At the very least. There's also another story where there's an American that's now missing in Colombia. Now, I don't want to beat up Colombia, because this what's happening in Colombia could really happen anyway. But there's an American that's missing in Colombia. I forget his first name, but his last name is Ellsworth. And apparently, some guys that know him, I've been trying to get in touch with him. They haven't been able to get in touch with him, so he's missing. And that sort of goes into the uh, the the situation with the guy named Nick, who was found dead in his hotel room in Colombia. Look, uh, it's really good. I know sometimes people don't want to travel in groups because you travel in groups. People tend to move slow. You want to get together. Are we going to do this? Are we going to do that? Some folks just rather go at it alone. I get it, but there's a benefit in traveling groups because you have folks that's looking out for you. And then when you travel alone, I mean, you can still have folks looking out for you if you have some contacts and so what and so forth. But damn, you wanna be safe. You want to be safe and have some sort of network and let folks know where you are. Like for example, I live here in DR. Well, I'm married, so it's a little different. My wife knows where I'm at. If I'm going somewhere, or we're not together, if we're together, at least one of our family members know where we're going, or we're leaving the country. Family members here, and also my people in the U.S. know where I'm going. So that's always really important. That you have folks. I'm not doing anything I shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't I don't feel the need. I don't feel the need, to be going at things alone uh, and just being so secretive. You know what I'm saying? But look, anything can happen, man. I mean, I'm talking about you can be in a car accident, you can be in an incident with the police, and something happen, you go thrown in jail, and you don't have anyone to contact. I mean, you can actually get sick. There's so many things that can happen, so you just want to make sure that people know what's up with you, what's going on with you. That way, they can look out for you if they haven't heard from you. But that's it. That's all I really want to talk about with this video. Make sure for those of you in Colombia, definitely follow up on that missing guy, Mr. Ellsworth, wherever he could be, or whatever the case may be. Some of you probably already know what's going on with him, or probably already have the updates. It just hasn't been put out yet. But look out for him, and definitely look out for your fellow brothers and sisters out there that are traveling, that's within your community, that you haven't heard from in a while. Just give them a call, shoot them a text, see how they doing, see what's going on with them, right? Because sometimes we get out here, we may love the vibes, the energy out here, but then we may find ourselves in some sort of depression, or find ourselves in a predicament where we would we get locked up, or we can't leave, or you get hurt, or whatever happened, man. Just make sure folks know what's going on with you. Let folks know what's going on with you, and that's all I got to say. But thank you for tuning in, Profe Ganyu. I hope you got something from this video. Make sure you take care of yourself, take care of folks around you, and I'll be putting out more content real soon. Peace.